Ladies and gentlemen, this is Metagetics and welcome to FTL. Round 4. We're going to kick off a new game, and I want to apologize firsthand for the last few videos. I know the audio quality was not the best, and I do apologize about that. I have taken some steps to correct that and up the level of the sound, so this should sound a lot better than the last couple of videos, and I'm sorry again for that. But thank you for joining me again. So we're going to kick off with a new game. This time, let's go ahead and jump into, let's do the Rock Cruiser, actually. Let's go and jump into this one. The Rock Cruiser, it's a little different. The rock plating actually provides superior hull with a 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage, and hit systems will be damaged. So the system can get damaged, but the hull will not. This will help with hull breaches. It can be pretty useful. Our 3 crew members are 3 Rockmen. Let's go ahead and rename those. Of course, our pilot is going to be Metagetics. Who else, right? And keeping with tradition, let's go ahead and change this guy over to Rubio. And then Luis. Why? It's 2 guys I know at work. I just kind of go with it. And, well, they're here with me here too. So, anyway. Our 2 main weapons are missile-based. Not my favorite kind of thing. We have Artemis missile and a hull missile. The big difference is the hull missile does twice as much damage to a room that has no system, like this right here. Either way, our main priority is going to be trying to get some kind of burst laser or even an ion cannon, and try not to rely so much on the missiles, because once you're out of missiles, you're out of weapons. But they're still good in a pinch, but you don't want to rely on them 100%. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and move forward. The bulwark. Let's just call this the man rock. I don't know. Man rock. Okay, so we got Advanced Edition enabled. We're going on normal mode. And let's see how far we go. So this will be part 1. We're going to go through the first 2 sectors, and then we'll pick up with part 2. We're going to see part 2 uploaded the next day, and that will be sector 2, or sorry, sector 3 and 4. All right. So tip on upgrades: don't forget to upgrade your ship. Often shields are the highest priority, but don't underestimate the usefulness of subsystems. For example, the doors. When you get onboarded, or when you get boarded by enemy crewmen, those doors will keep them restricted to, the rooms you lock them in for longer. And also, if you upgrade your doors, it can help put fires out as well. All right, so let's go and jump in. Let's see. We got Metagetics. Let's get him over in the cockpit, which that's where he is. We got Luis. He is going to handle shields. And Rubio, let's leave him in engines. I think that'll work pretty good. One downside is the Rockmen are very slow, but they are immune to fire. So if there's fires anywhere on the ship, we can go throw them in there and have them take care of it, no problem. Okay, so save stations. We have 1 bar of shields. We have our 2 missile systems. We have 28 missiles that should last us at least first couple sectors. And we have 16 fuel. Not too bad. Let's power down the med bay and power up our shields. Not shields, but our engines. And let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. And don't forget, you want to try and jump to as many locations as possible before you run into the next area. Okay, so upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Just pirates want money. We don't have any scrap, so we wouldn't even pay them if we did, so let's go ahead and reject the offer. Too bad, you will regret this decision. Not likely. Let's go ahead and charge our weapons, and it's pretty straightforward. They have shields, but it doesn't matter. We're going to target their weapons with our Artemis missile, and then we will target a subsystem. Actually, let's go ahead and do that because it did not hit their, there we go. I'm going to knock that stuff out. Let's go ahead and send Luis over to the oxygen to fix that. And our aim is terrible on these missiles. Let's try and not miss everything we shoot at. There we go. And finish him off with that one. Beautiful. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 15 scrap, 2 missiles, and 3 fuel. I wrote 25 and 25. Those missiles do go fast, especially if you just don't hit your target. Alright, next stop. Let's go and jump over here. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you in your ship. Let's go and demand surrender of the goods. You prepare to secure the cargo by force. Continue. Alright. They're going to try and jump away. Let's go ahead and priority target their engines. And once we do that, we'll target their weapons. You know, I'm going to throw Luis into the weapons bay. That will shorten the load time on weapons also. Let's go and hit theirs next. There we go. And oxygen once again. Keep them down. One more shot, and they'll be taken care of. There we go. Alright, 16 scrap. Let's jump on to the next. Still no other options for weapons. Alright, automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Let's go and intervene and defend the outpost. And it's got stealth. Cloaking, that's great. Ion cannon and a burst laser. Let's go and target their weapons. Go and take a drink real quick. Okay. Of course we missed. That's just our thing, we miss. We're going to save the Arter's missile and shoot the hull missile because it will do 4 damage to a non-subsystem hull, or a non-system room, and that will save us a missile later. As long as we don't miss. Okay. Ship breaks apart. We get 2 missiles, 7 scrap, and 3 fuel. And the outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thank you for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. Alright, so not too bad. We're still, let's see, we're getting low on the missiles. Alright, next jump. You detect an automated rebel ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be trolling around a long-range sensor station. Let's go and attack the automated ship and get the sensor station. And they have a beam drone and a burst laser. Let's take out the weapons. Okay, we're good now. And one more shot and we got these guys taken care of. One scout, and we only get 7 scrap in return. Not the best exchange. We did get a map, so we know where threats may be. So there's a store. Let's go and jump to this location. Let's try and hit all the hot spots and get as much scrap as possible before we get to the store, so we can maybe buy a weapon that's not based on missiles. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Of course, we're going to intervene. How the rebel responds to your threat, I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. That's fine. Of course, they have missiles. And of course, first priority is going to be their weapons. With our luck, we will miss. we did not. And second shot's going to a non-system room for double damage. And we'll save the Artemis and use the hull missile and do the same thing, and we will have them out of commission. There we go. Alright, 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 14 scrap. Not a great haul. The Pompous Bastard expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. I take this for the help. 4 fuel and 14 scrap. Everything we need except for missiles. We're getting low. This is enough for maybe 2 or 3 fights. And yeah, it's not a great situation. Let's go and hit that distress beacon. You locate a nearby human mining colony where unknown disease has spread virulently. Probably didn't say that right. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. On these kind of scenarios, always choose a blue option because that is special due to some kind of system you have on the ship or a type of crew member you have on board. So we're going to go ahead and send a rock crew. Send your rock crew member to prevent a riot because they are immune to disease more than likely. It's unlikely the rock's impressive immune system is susceptible to human viruses, so you send it in. It is able to intimidate the workers long enough for the colony forces to set up a quarantine. Their leaders offer a reward to assure you they will try and find a cure as soon as possible. 8 scrap, 1 drone part, 3 missiles. I like the missiles. Okay, so jumping on. Let's go ahead and hit this spot, then the store, and maybe one of these two, and then the exit. A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. The NG offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Hull repair and 10 scrap. Hull repair is interesting. That could be pretty useful, but we don't have a drone control. That may change, but not likely. I'll probably just sell that and try and get a weapon. And hopefully this store has a weapon we can buy. There's only one other ship at this beacon. It is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire necessary supplies to get home. Please have weapons. They do. Okay, this is exactly what I needed. A Pegasus missile? No. Okay, there is more drones. Shield charge booster, battery charger, long range scanners. No thank you. Drone control, and then heavy laser. We have enough for the heavy laser, not so much the drone control. Clone bay, cloaking. Cloaking is really good, but we don't have the scrap for it. Let's go and hit the heavy laser. Let's see. That's a start. Sell. Let's go ahead and sell the Artemis, actually. Move a laser to the top spot. Something's telling me to... Let's just jump to the other spot. And then we'll jump back. We could use a little more scrap. There's a ship with pirate markings orbiting a nearby planet. You receive this hail. Anything is possible for the right price. Hire a mercenary to delay the rebels, just scout the sector, or fight the ship. Or we can say no need. Let's go ahead and fight the ship. He's only got 1 shield, missile, and a laser. We can probably take him. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Okay, so let's get this started. Whoops. And this is gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt. Okay. Let's do hull missile on shields. Bingo. Weapons. They are keeping our shields down. There we go. You cleared best as 8 scrap, 2 missiles, and 1 fuel? No, no, no. They can do better than that. We'll get better stuff off their broken hull. Yeah. Need a missile. There we go. 18 scrap, that's more like it. Alright, so we got time to jump back. You ride the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Unfortunately, we are too dependent on missiles to sell them. Otherwise, I would sell. Let's ignore the station and jump to the next sector. Let's go ahead and go to the Zoltan controlled. Yeah, we'll go Zoltan. My only concern is the Zoltan have the overcharge shields, so you have to beat those down before you can do anything else to the ship, which will consume our missiles. You've entered Zoltan territory. The species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured a fair hearing. Okay. There's a store. Good. A human ship hails, my friends, please, there's nothing I don't have, and there's nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around my shop? Okay. So cloaking, drone control, crew teleporter, hull beam, flat cannon, and chain laser. I'm a big sucker for the flat cannon. What we're going to do is sell the hull missile. This may seem hasty, but trust me. And we're going to buy the flat cannon. That is going to be a permanent stay on this ship. 2 power, that's fine. Charge time 10 seconds, that's fine. Shots per charge 3. You guys will see the glory of the flat cannon. Okay, so we got 69 left. We don't need missiles anymore. Our hull, we're okay. Let's go and fix 1 point there, so we're back in the green. We have 65 to play with. I would like to get a hull beam as well. Let's sell that hull repair, because we're not going to use it. And that will give us enough for the hull beam. Just planning ahead, the hull beam I enjoy quite a bit. Okay, so let's go and buy that. I know it's a lot of investing into weapons, we can't use them all yet, but it will be worth it. So that's going to be our main armament right there. I'm actually going to swap flat cannon to priority with the heavy laser. To me, flat cannon it's super useful. You guys will see. Eventually we'll get enough scrap to upgrade our weapon twice to use the hull beam as well. Our next priority, number 1, is going to be getting the 2nd level of shields. Go to the ship. We can upgrade our power. We can do that right there, just to show progress towards what we need. Okay, so let's jump on to the next point. Right there. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, the NG escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Okay. They have drones. They have... It's a pretty stout little ship, but it's nothing I'm worried about. You guys will check this out. Alright, flat cannon. What it does is it fires a group to whatever room you target. So let's go ahead and target shields. And there we go. It just throws scrap. And see, look at that. Took out the shields and did damage to the ship itself. We are on fire, but that'll get taken care of. Next is going to be the weapons. Okay, we lost our flat cannon. We still have our heavy laser. That was a lucky shot, honestly. We need a flat cannon back up. Let's target weapons. There we go. Let's keep that on auto fire. Let's get the heavy laser back up, please. There we go. Causing havoc on that one. Let's wait till it hits shields and we'll knock out the There we go. Alright, 24 scrap, 1 drone part, and 3 fuel. We almost have enough to get... We do, but we have no power. Yeah, we can afford power on that, but almost. Alright, distress beacon. Next stop. We're going to heal up after this next fight. I shouldn't let him get that low. That's not a good habit to have. Alright, as soon as you arrive at the distress signal, shots are fired towards your ship. A trap. Okay, so bomb and burst laser, not too bad. Of course, I say that now and watch it take us out. Alright, flat cannon. Ready. Let's go and fire at weapons. Okay, shields are down for them. Let's target weapons some more. Another bomb. Non-critical system. There we go. See, that flat cannon is vicious. 17 scrap, 1 drone part, 1 missile. Now we can get at least 1 reactor, drop that, and boom, we have 2 levels of shields. Alright, like I said, we're going to heal up real fast. I hate how slow the rockmen are, but they are durable. Okay, we are ready. Jumping on. Unvisited location. There's that overshield I was talking about. Zoltan ship patrolling this area hails you. This area is off limits. Secrecy is vital. They power their weapons. That's fine. Let's go and power ours right back at them. It doesn't matter where you target because that green shield has come down before anything else is done. And that should take care of the rest. There we go. Okay, see, now they're vulnerable. Fire. Let's go and open those doors. There we go. See, now they're in trouble. And that should be it. Alright, 18 scrap, 1 drone part, 2 missiles. Let's jump on to the next. We'll take another drink. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. In this situation, anytime you come across this kind of scenario, always attack them. 9 times out of 10, most of the time, when you get their health low, they'll actually give you somebody to let them go. So it's like a free crew member. Let's see if this happens. Alright, we're going to attack the slaver. Flat cannon on shields. And weapons are down for them. See, the hull was damaged, but it's non-critical. We don't have to worry about it right now. And they are still not offering a crew member. Not good. Hopefully they do after this shot. Yes, there we go. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they will all die anyway. We're getting a slug named Jax. Let's go ahead and just make this one of our new guys. Let's go and name him Bailey. Okay. So Bailey is a slug. Slug are telepaths. We're going to stick him in the engine room. And we're going to have Luis go and fix this hole. Let's get him healed up as well. Okay, make your way back, and then we'll save our positions. Now, also with the slug, you can detect where on the enemy ship their personnel is. Pretty useful for a hull beam, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna go around and then up and then over. A message broadcast from a nearby planet announces the presence of an ancient Zoltan monastery available for visiting. Likely just a tourist trap, but still too bad you don't have the time to visit. Let's go and continue. Alright, next stop. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Let's go ahead and power back up our second level of shields. And they're it's just two lasers. I'm not really worried about them. They can't get through our shields, so we're fine. Let's go and just use the flat cannon on shields. Wow, everything missed. That doesn't usually happen. Let's go out of fire. The enemy ship appears to be powered up as FTL. It's trying to escape. That's okay. It's not going to happen. Now they're delayed, and now they are dead. There you go. 17 scrap, 1 drone part, 2 missiles. Decent. Distress signal. What do we got here? The ship emitting the distress beacon message you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel and can't get out of this barren sector. Could you help us out? We do have 17, so let's go ahead and help them this time. You give them 2 fuel. Thank you. Here, have this extra scrap as payment. So 28 scrap for 2 fuel. Not a bad trade-off. Alright, let's go and jump ahead. Something strikes you as odd about a moon in the distance. Let's check it out. A closer inspection reveals signs of habitation on the surface, but nothing else particularly interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little baby jump. A rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. Alright. Well, it's pretty obvious what they want to do. They have a drone, they have a burst laser, and they have a missile. Not a bad complement of weapons. Could pose a problem. But let's just stand fast. We'll be okay. Let's knock out their weapons. They're charging their FTL. Let's now target their engines. There we go. Alright. 23 scrap. Let's fix our stuff real fast, and while we do that in the meantime, let's send myself to get healed back up. And what we can also do is upgrade our ship. Let's go ahead and drop 2 into our weapons. And that's about it. Okay. Turn to our positions. A little more scrap and we can power up our hull beam as well, and that will cause some serious damage. Alright, let's jump to this point, then the exit. Oh boy, Zoltan ship, overshield, and an asteroid field. You arrive at an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weaponry will be confiscated for processing. You don't have time for this. Let's go and continue. And defend ourselves. Thankfully, the asteroid field is better going to help us with their Zoltan overshield is going to actually get snuffed out pretty fast. Just like that. And they're already taking damage. We'll target their weapons. Yeah, see, they're in trouble. They can't do anything. They're done. And that's it. 21 scrap, 2 missiles, 3 fuel. Not bad of hull. Let's go ahead and just stand by and wait. And then jump away. To the exit. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to charge. Let's go and explore. A pirate ship hiding behind one of the larger asteroids attacks you. This is, he's pretty well equipped. He has a transporter. It's 2 members, so the Mantis will probably transport over while he stays on the ship. Let's see what happens. And we're in the asteroid field, so this could be a little challenging. And there's that, and he's right here. So let's go through the slug over there and help fight. Let's take out their weapons. See, they're not in good shape right now. Mantis teleported back. Okay. Please don't kill us. We will give you everything we have. 12 scrap, 3 missiles, and 2 fuel. We will not accept that. We'll get more from their destroyed ship. And there we go. We're right. 19 scrap. Yeah, that was a lot better. Well, a little better. Still, nonetheless, let's go ahead and get everybody healed back up. Alright, we are back in business. Let's go ahead and jump to the next sector, which is going to be Sector 3. We're going to go to the rock-controlled sector. Alright, so Sector 3 marks the end of our first video of Part 1 for Round 4. Please go and join us next time for Part 2 of Round 4, where we go through Sectors 3 and 4. Thank you again for joining me on this edition of FTL Let's Play. Go and drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below what you think of the game, and if anything else is similar to it and you think I might enjoy it. And of course, hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate all the support you guys provide us. Every single sub counts. Every single sub means so much to me. So thank you again for all the support, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.